crop in Louisiana is foundational to the economy of our state. Typically we think cotton. We go straight to cotton. We may go to rice. We may go to sugarcane. There was an era with tobacco in some places as well. But for the state of Louisiana, I just have to really underscore the importance of this. For the state of Louisiana, the first cash crop in Louisiana, in Natchitoches, as well as in the southern Red River parishes where we are, was indigo. If cotton was king, indigo was queen. And so the economy, the resources, the finances, all of the developments that indigo made possible, it laid forth the expansion of other plantation empires around the state. So as I have visited different plantation historic sites, part of my interest as an artist and a teacher is to imagine what were the lives of these people. When we say enslaved people, I think it can be easily that we cast people into a group, but we need to remember that these were mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, children, aunts, uncles, big mamas, big daddies. These were people who had lives and destiny. And so I have created a body of symbols, very much like in West Africa, if you're familiar with Adinkra symbols. These are symbols that are storytelling symbols that help, in my imagination, to communicate what is the story of Louisiana indigo. So first we see the indigo motif. This is a stylized motif of the indigo plant. Then there are the blue hands. You would see the blue hands that would be typical of an indigo worker. Even now, when it's indigo season for me, my hands are blue. But for these people who were doing it every day, their hands would be permanent. They would, again, eventually permanently be stained blue. And then indigo blocks, which represent the economy of indigo. Then there would be symbols of resilience and resistance. This is the healer's bag. In the community of enslaved people, there were healers. There were people who carried forward traditions to make certain that those people were well, whether they were spiritual healers or whether they were midwives, people who had knowledge of herbs and roots and how to help the people carry forward from day to day. So this is a healer's bag. These are the tools of the blacksmith in the center, the horseshoe as well as the machete. So on plantations, these would have been typical tools that were used in working, but at the same time, they may have been used for resistance, because not far from us was the site of one of the greatest slave rebellions that happened just a stone's throw from the Whitney. And then the water pitcher, water being a symbol of coolness, regeneration, well-being, and also spiritual purification.